Okay, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. This is Alan Burgos from the hashtag Walk with Lang channel. Welcome and welcome back to our channel. So last time, guys, we discussed about RA 10175, yung initial provisions niya, no? Okay, but this time around, we will be going to the chapter 2, no? In chapter 2 is no other than the punishable acts. Okay, yan yung chapter 2, ha? Okay, so anuhin natin. All right. So punishable acts, let's start with section 4, no? Kasi yung sa taas may mga sections yan and other provisions. Okay, so this time around we will be discussing the punishable acts. Okay, so makinig kayo, ha? Alright, so but before that, kung hindi ka pa nakapag-subscribe, kaibigan, mag-subscribe ka naman, no? So hindi na ako mahihiyang magsabi sa iyo that your subscription would maintain and sustain this channel. And then sooner or later, we could be able to help other people also. Siyempre, hindi lang naman tayo din ang kumikita, pero we need to help others also, no? Okay, that is our social responsibility. So let's proceed with chapter 2, punishable acts. Section 4, cybercrime offenses, no? So nagkaroon ng cybercrime, there should be a punishable acts, or there should be some there should be a the state should punish those offense, right? The following acts constitutes, no, the offense of cybercrime punishable under this act. So ano ba yung mga offenses na yon, no? In this section, maan natin yung mga cybercrime offenses. Siyempre, dapat may offenses before the state could be able to punish those people or cyber criminals. Right? Let's start with letter A, no? Offenses against the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of computer data and systems. Sa taas, guys, no, we were able to see those terms, no? Confidentiality, integrity, and availability of computer data and systems. Okay, so let's have this number 1. Number 1 is illegal access, no? Illegal access, the access to the whole or any part of a computer system without right, no? So meaning to say, guys, no, when you try to access, no, the system in whole or in part, no, in part, okay, that is considered an illegal access, no? Pero ito, no, computer system, ano nga ba yung computer system, no? We will go back to the definition of terms. Ito yung computer system, no? Okay? Ano nga ba yung computer? Ito yung computer, no? Okay? Something like that. So that's why you need to go back to the previous video, no, para malaman nyo yung definition of terms. Okay? So yun, ha. Okay? Now, okay. So what is illegal interception, no? Illegal interception, guys, the interception made by technical means without right of any non-public transmission of computer data to, from, or within a computer system, including electromagnetic emissions from a computer systems carrying such a computer data. Okay, so for example, illegal interception, for example, you have an ATM card, di ba? Minsan, kinopya yun, okay? That is considered illegal interception, no? Alright, so tingnan natin, balikan natin, ha? Ito yung definition of interception, okay? Yan yon. And then, meron pa dito yan, without right, ito rin yun, ha? Okay, that's why it's very important that you go back to the definition or the previous video that we had earlier, or you just read this one. Okay, now data interference naman, no? The intentional or reckless alteration, damaging, deletion, or deterioration of computer data, electronic document, or electronic data message without right, including the introduction or transmission of viruses. So including, no, when you try to introduce or transmit viruses, no, that is data interference. Okay? Intentional, no, intentional or reckless alteration, no. Ibig sabihin, kahit unintentional, no, or maybe you can do that, reckless alteration. Okay? System interference, the intentional alteration or reckless hindering or interference with the functioning of a computer or computer network by inputting, transmitting, damaging, deleting, deteriorating, altering, or suppressing computer data or program, electronic document, or electronic data message without right or authority, including the introduction of transmission of viruses. Okay? Yung number 5 naman, guys, no? In relation to offenses against CIA, number 5, misuse of devices. No? So the use, production, sale, procurement, importation, distribution, or otherwise making available without right of a device including a computer program designed or adapted primarily for the purpose of committing any of the offenses under this act. A computer password, access code, or similar data by which the whole or any part of a computer system is capable of being accessed with intent that it be used for the purpose of committing of the offenses under this act. Okay? Now, for 2II, the possession of an item referred in paragraphs 5, no? AA, ito yan, AA or BB, with the intent to use said devices for the purpose of committing any of the offenses under this section. Okay? Now, number 6, cyber squatting, the acquisition of a domain name over the internet in bad faith to profit, mislead, distort reputation, and deprive others from registering the same if such a domain name is similar, identical, or confusingly similar to an existing trademark registered with the appropriate government agency at the time of the domain name registration, identical or in any way similar with the name of a person other than the registrant in case of a personal name, and acquired without right or with intellectual property interest in it. Computer-related offenses, no? So meaning to say, pag cyber squatting, no? Kunwari, for example, Microsoft.com, and then you have a similar Microsoft.com, or maybe you're just missing one letter in the Microsoft.com, no? And then parang parang trinitrick mo, no? Trinitrick mo yung users or yung mga customers to go to your site. That is a cyber squatting. Okay. All right. Now, computer-related offenses, computer-related forgery, the input, alteration, or deletion of any computer data without right, resulting in inauthentic data with the intent that it be considered or acted upon for legal purposes as if it were authentic, regardless whether or not the data is directly readable and intelligible, or the act of knowingly use computer data, which is the product of computer-related forgery as defined herein for the purpose of perpetrating a fraudulent or dishonest design. Computer-related fraud, the unauthorized input, alteration, or deletion of computer data or program or interference in the functioning of a computer system, causing damage thereby with fraudulent intent, provided that if no damage has yet been caused, the penalty imposable shall be 1 degree lower. Okay? Computer-related identity theft, the intentional acquisition, use, misuse, transfer, possession, alteration, or deletion of identifying information belonging to another, whether natural or juridical, without right, provided that if no damage has yet been caused, the penalty imposable shall be 1 degree lower. So, identity theft. So, parang nag-ano ka lang, no? Nag-assume ka lang that you are that person. No? So, mahirap yun. Content-related offenses, letter C. Okay? Ito, yung number 2, computer-related. Ayan, computer-related offenses. Ito naman, letter C, content-related offenses. Okay, ito na. Alright, number 1, cybersex. No? The willful engagement, maintenance, control, or operation directly or indirectly of any lascivious exhibition of sexual organs or sexual activity with the aid of computer system for favor of or consideration. Yung isang artista doon, di ba? Baka, ano to? I don't know. Yung isang artista na nagmamalinis, di ba? Na talagang kritik si Pangulong Duterte. Okay, siguro alam niyo na, pakilagay nga dyan sa comment section kung sino yung ang artistang yan, di ba? Huwag po tayo magmalinis, no? Baka pwede tayong sampahan ng ganyan. Pero anyway, we would not mention names. Alright, next po is child pornography, no? Ayan, mahirap po ito, ha? The lawful or prohibited acts defined and punishable by Republic Act 976. So ito, interrelated po ito, no? Kasi meron po tayong anti-child pornography, yung 9775 Act of 2009, committed through a computer system. If that particular anti-child pornography, okay, committed, ginamit ang computer system, ano yung by computer system? Go back to the previous video that we had. Provided that the penalty to be imposed shall be 1 degree higher than the provided for the Republic Act of 9775. So, kunwari, for example, 10 years ang ano ngayon, ang kulong, for example only, no, for the sake of the discussion, if ginamitan na ng ng computer system, 1 degree higher, okay, something like that. All right, number 3, unsolicited commercial communications, the transmission of commercial electronic communication with the use of computer system which seek to advertise, sell, or offer for sales, production, and services are prohibited unless there is prior permitted consent from the recipient, no? Unsolicited commercial communications, the primary intent of the communication is for service and for administrative announcement from the sender to its existing users, subscribers, or customers, or the following conditions are present. The commercial electronic communication contains simple, valid, and reliable way for the recipient to reject receipt of further commercial electronic message, opt out from the same resource. The commercial electronic communication does not purposely disguise the source of the electronic message. The commercial electronic communication does not purposely include misleading information in any part of the message in order to induce the recipients to read the message. Ito, number 4, libel, no? Ito yung guys, yung cyber libel, no? Maraming ganito, di ba? Kung nariyan niyo, no? Si Tulfo, si Ramon Tulfo, Montulfo, no? Na-aresto yan yesterday or the day 2 days ago sa Manila because of this, no, cyber libel. So mag-ingat tayo dito. The unlawful or prohibited acts of libel as defined in Article 355 of the Revised Penal Code as amended, committed through a computer system or any other similar means which may be devised in the future. Okay? Section 5, other offenses. The following acts shall also constitute an offense. Excuse me. Okay, letter A, aiding or abetting, no, in the commission of the crime. So meaning to say you're helping the cyber criminal. Any person who will be abets or aids in the commission of any of the offenses enumerated in this act shall be held liable, no? Ganun din naman yung mga regular crimes, di ba? Pero dito, ano rin, no, if you're aiding or you're part of the crime, di ba? Parang ganon, you're helping that person, okay, do the crime, cybercrime, ay delikado. All right, letter B, attempt in the commission of the cybercrime. Any person who will fully attempts to commit any of the offenses enumerated in this act shall be held liable, no? Yan. Okay, section 6, all crimes defined in punishable acts, no? All crimes defined and penalized by the Revised Penal Code as amended in special laws if committed through and with the use of information and communications technology shall be covered by the relevant provisions of this act, provided that the penalty to be imposed shall be 1 degree higher than the provided by the Revised Penal Code as amended and the special laws as the case may be. Liability under other laws. A prosecution under this act shall be without prejudice to any liability for violation of any provision of the Revised Penal Code as amended and special laws. So these are the acts that need hindi pa naman pero these are acts to be punished. These are punishable, no? Okay, so kung ano yung naka-enumerate dito, the punishable acts, these are the offenses that are punishable by this particular RA 10175, no? So tomorrow guys, we will be having the penalties. So meron tayong na-define na natin yung chapter 1, which is okay, chapter 1, okay, preliminary provisions, no? Okay, chapter 2, punishable acts, okay, yan. And chapter 3, we will be discussing about the penalties, no? So that will be tomorrow. All right, sige, thank you very much, no? So thank you very much, and I just would like to shout out to our 3,600, no? More or less 3,650, no, subscribers. So malapit na po tayo sa 4,000 yeah, 4,000 subscribers, no? Thank you very much po, no? So lahat po ng ating subscribers, pinapanalangin po talaga natin na lahat po ay mabigyan ng blessings ng ating may kapal, no? All right, so hanggang dito lang po. See you tomorrow po. Maraming salamat. Mabuhay po kayo. God bless po.